evening and welcome to this edition of News Leader on 6. Today is Tuesday, May the 11th, 2021. I'm Andrew Todd. In tonight's news, Tullahoma had its annual Soapbox Derby and Purple Olympics events this past weekend, and there's a proposal for another mural in downtown Tullahoma. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's News Leader on 6. Clayton's has been Tullahoma's shoe store for over 120 years, and Florence Hall continues that tradition today. We're the only shoe store in town that starts with measuring your foot to make sure you get the perfect fit in a quality shoe. That includes narrow through wide widths for men, women, and children. Clayton Shoes, the family shoe store you'll love.
We're gonna fit your style. We're gonna make you smile. Service and quality. At Clayton Shoe Store, we're gonna fit your style.
I can think of this wonderful little woman that I had. She said, I can't talk. There's nothing there. And she said, I want my voice back. After the first session, she was loud. I'll never forget this. She said, there's a voice in me still. Whether it's Parkinson's or a stroke or whatever, they are not at the bottom, but they can always get better.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash along the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's the dream we left behind. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. Rolling and growing, getting bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash junking up the byways. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. Lord, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. We have met the enemy, and he is us.
Welcome back. Alzheimer's Tennessee held its third annual Purple Olympics on Saturday morning at Tullahoma High School. In this segment, local Representative Fran Gray welcomes attendees, and we hear from Alzheimer's Tennessee CEO Janice Wayne Whitehead about the past year's fight against Alzheimer's.
Thank you everyone for being here today. Hasn't it been a year of mystery and challenge? But it's been a good year, and we're all grateful that we're as well as we are, that we can come together freely today to celebrate friendships, relationships, work that's being done to make this world a better place because of people just like you. We can't thank you enough for your support of Alzheimer's Tennessee, your love, your caring, your kind words you share with others who need it so much. Today is special for lots of reasons, and we are going to kick it off with our torch bearing. gives me chills and I'm hot. It really does. Really are. I'll tell you, we are so blessed here. And at this time, I'd like to introduce our CEO President, Janice Wade Whitehead.
Well, first of all, wow, the faithful. Alzheimer's didn't quit during COVID. In fact, our services have been needed even more. So early on, Fran said, Purple Olympics, should we do it this year? Should we not do it this year? When would be a good time to do it? And so I just want to thank her for her leadership and for the planning committee for having this event. Today is one day of the 2021 Purple Olympics. So we also plan to do fundraising for this year's Purple Olympics in the summer with summer socials maybe, and outside music and fall festivals. So it doesn't stop today, but I have to say it is impressive what this community has done. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. Fran may share a little bit more with you, but we are certainly well on our way for this year. I'll mention that some of you have been sponsors in the past, and we have some brand new sponsors who stepped up this year, and so thank you so much. You've really made it possible for us to continue to provide services. I do want to just mention that we in fact have a new brochure that's out on the table called Resources for Caregivers During COVID-19. I hope you may think, well, I'm not a caregiver, but you may know someone that will need resources. This has resources for transportation, for food assistance, for elder abuse, how to get vaccines, what are the guidelines for visitation in long-term facilities, and mental health crisis, as well as virtual support groups, lots of things that Alzheimer's Tennessee is doing. So it is red and purple. Get one. If it isn't something that you need today, I would encourage you to take it, put it up on your church bulletin board, give it to a neighbor, a friend, be an ambassador and help others. And we also have flyers out there for a May 19th virtual caring and coping workshop. I hope you'll take that and spread the news.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Terry Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, your #1 hometown HVAC company. We offer dependable and reliable service on all your HVAC equipment. We also offer high-efficiency trained cooling units. Call us for your cooling needs. Your comfort is what we do.
It's summer, call Stroop.
We teach Parkinson's patients how to move big and not let the Parkinson's slow them down. I've had patients I've treated in-house that could not even stand up, could not roll over in the bed, left the facility walking with a walker, have come back to us in outpatient and continued their big program and are now completely, handling life. The success of the program is just phenomenal.
Let us champion your recovery. Life Care Center of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Also during the Purple Olympics, Fran Gray spoke about the new Silver Alert system that has passed the House and Senate and only needs the governor's signature to become law.
For those of you who have been interested in the Silver Alert, you know how important this bill is. That's House Bill 0119 and Senate Bill 0102. And I'll tell you, I got a little discouraged last year. We had been to Nashville for our day on the Hill, for our meetings with legislators. We were so excited, and then you know what happened, COVID, and we had to stop. The legislation came to a halt, everything closed down. But when they reopened this year, Silver Alert came back up, and I'm so proud that we have finally seen it come through. We have enjoyed talking with our elected officials. Today, I'm honored to recognize Rush Bricken and our State Representative Pat Marsh. Both of them were co-sponsors of Silver Alert, and we just thank you so much. And heaven forbid that anybody you love goes missing, but there's a very good chance they might. And Silver Alert will give the state of Tennessee a consistent protocol, so when someone does become missing, we can immediately mobilize. And Alzheimer's Tennessee has pledged to work alongside the TBI to be a good resource and to help families who do have the possibility, the potential of a wandering loved one. So, gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. We did miss seeing you in Nashville, but hey, we've gotten good at getting to the video of y'all. So I can tell you what color tie you had on for that last finance meeting. But it is exciting to go to Nashville and to be part of the process. And they do listen. They listen with their hearts and their ears. So would you all care to say anything about Silver Alert?
Just glad it's happening.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's get together with Governor Lee and get that bill signed into law. It'll just be so wonderful.
I decided to wear my t-shirt today, which is our advocacy shirt called Voice, because you all have had a very powerful voice in our Tennessee General Assembly this year, even though it wasn't a year to go to Nashville and call on legislators in person. But I just want to say, South Central, you rock. I think you had the most legislative sponsors of anyone across the state, and we ended up having a lot of sponsors. So I'll let Fran recognize some of our legislators. I will say the Silver Alert, think about Amber Alert. Silver Alert will now, as soon as the governor signs it into law and it becomes effective July 1, it will take on the urgency of an Amber Alert, which is really tremendous. So I want to say thank you to Fran once again. She's had great leadership on this year all the way around. So thank you, Fran.
We'll be right back with more News Leader after these messages.
It's not invoice. It's not MSRP. It's not Christmas Day, although it may feel like it. It's the lowest prices in Middle Tennessee, period. It's a Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram or Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac before these prices are gone forever.
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. The 21st Tullahoma Soapbox Derby was held on Saturday, and I was there to cover it. In this segment, Tullahoma Parks and Rec's Lyle Russell welcomes the winners, and we'll see some highlights of the races.
Here come the Super Kids down the hill. Please give them a hand as they go by. This is Carson Rogers and Colton Newton. In their first heat, they will race again. There's the Super Kids.
The winning lane is 1 with a time of.
All my drivers, did you have fun today?
Yeah! That is awesome. Really, I appreciate all of y'all coming out and doing this. Tell me, was it scary looking down the hill for your first time?
First soapbox derby we've had at Tullahoma, the 21st and 21. Started back in 1999 was when this first started happening. And the first race happened that year, but we did miss a year because of COVID-19. So this is our 21st actual race. We've had 2 world champions from the city of Tullahoma. We're hoping to send 2 more champions up there and maybe make that 4 coming up. So I'm going to start with the Super Kids as soon as I introduce a couple of folks here. When I call your name out, racers, I would like for you to just come right up here in the center. I'd like to introduce you to 2 folks. You heard him speak earlier. This is our mayor, Mr. Ray Noah, right here to my left. And our acting Parks and Recreation Director, J.P. Kraft, right next to him. And they are going to present your awards, okay? My Super Kids racers, I know Colton Newton had to leave a little bit early, but I would like to ask Carson Rogers to come on up here. And his family can come too if they like. Because Carson, we have got a trophy for you. Carson was our 2nd place Super Kid. And Carson, look right over there and take some pictures of you. Wait until Mom and Dad get all their photos. Are we good, Mom and Dad? Mom and Dad? All right. Congratulations, Carson. Awesome. I would like to recognize you. Colton Newton was 3rd place. He did have to leave early, but we will make sure he gets his trophy. Our Super Kids champion and first-time racer in the Soapbox Derby, Mr. J.T. Krause.
Get a picture.
That's awesome. Congratulations, bud.
Good job, baby.
All right. Mom, Dad's got pictures good?
Yeah. Come here.
All right, we're going to award our stock division next. Mr. Grayson Hall. Where is Grayson Hall? There he is. Grayson, don't go anywhere yet, Mr. 00. We got some photos to take right here, Andy. Grayson raced hard all the tough finish, though, but you still take home the trophy. Good job, bud. 2nd place and first-year racer, Mr. Henry Rogers. Good job, Henry. That was some deft driving, too, driving around there, trying to get out of harm's way. Good job, there. Thank you, sir. First place in the stock division. Are you ready? He's already stepping up here. Going up, Adam Cleveland. Congratulations, man. Good racing today. Excellent, excellent job. Now we're going to have our final division awards here, the Super Stock division. Got to flip my paper over here to make sure I get things in the right order. Car number 15S, Miss Emma Bennett. Come on up here. Our 3rd place Super Stock winner. You got a handshake together. It's always exciting. It's always exciting. My 2nd place driver. Are you ready? Are you going to start stepping up here too? Go on up. Max Cleveland. Well done. Well done. Good job. They're going to do the only one. Our 1st place Super Stock driver for 2021 Tullahoma Soapbox Derby, Mr. Richard Thomason. You have a story to tell after that. You like to stay in the cup doing all that. Excellent. Again, thank you all so much for all that you do for us. We really appreciate it. We hope to see you again next year. Congratulations. I'd like to have all the winners, if you have a moment, to just stand right around this general area behind this lovely backdrop of tires. All my winners, come on over here for a second. Winners, trophy holders, come on over here. We'd like to get one group photo of all of our winners. Step on up. Climb on in there.
Mickey, here. Lion, I did my hair. Ruby. JT, your trophy. JT, your trophy.
Gotta get all the parts. Get all the parts. Awesome. And thank you all so much for being here today. We really appreciate it. This is a great opportunity. Race number 26, Super Stock, Eli Lewis in lane 2, Colleen McCullough in lane 1. Here they come across the flat. Looks like Colleen is out in front. Let's see if it was enough.
We'll be right back with more News Leader after these messages.
Now open in Tullahoma, Parkview Senior Living, an affordable, luxurious retirement community that active seniors love to call home. We encourage a healthy, independent lifestyle with few restrictions. Abundant amenities mean you live burden-free in a beautiful, safe home with other like-minded seniors. Still enjoy friends and family, along with your supplemental healthcare needs. See for yourself how wonderful retirement can be. Tour Parkview Senior Living today.
The individuals with dementia, those with Parkinson's, those that have maybe mobility issues, need caregivers. Well, those caregivers are 24 hours a day at home, and they never get a rest. And if they have to go to work, they're kind of out of luck. So that's why Trinity came into existence 25 years ago, to allow the caregivers to have a safe center where they could put their loved ones, know they would be well cared for, stimulated, fed good nutritious meals, have activities to their level, and then the caregiver can stop by and pick them up and go on home and have some continuity into their life.
Welcome back. Dot Watson from the Literacy Council addressed the Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Aldermen at last night's board meeting regarding a pair of murals that have been proposed to be painted at the Bookshelf Bookstore on Atlantic Street.
We have each of you to thank on the board for allowing us to have this space, and it's really working out well. Business has increased very much. And the thing is, too, that people come in, they say, this really looks like a bookstore. So I appreciate all of you who were at our grand reopening. And we want to make that space look even better for Tullahoma. I've seen so many changes over the years in Tullahoma. And, you know, we have such a population that has traveled the world, has lived all over the world. But we have some people who've never left Tullahoma, who've never been outside of Coffee County. And with the things that are happening in Tullahoma and the changes that are being made, we're giving those people who haven't had those kind of opportunities the opportunity to expand their knowledge and their appreciation, and they don't have to spend a cent for so many things. I like to think of the acronym CHANGE, and CHANGE standing for citizens having a new growth experience. And I think it's a wonderful way with having these murals and other art events, festivals, all kinds of things, that we are giving them that opportunity to expand their minds and their experiences. And we are so pleased that someone in town wants to put a mural on our wall, not just our wall, but the one that's next to it, and it will have to do with books. Tullahoma's always been really involved with education of all kinds, and this is another opportunity for us to let people know that books are a wonderful way to expand that education. So I thank you for supporting us by letting us have the building that we have and being able to do many, many things with books, and not just for us, but for the people in the community. So I would love for you to know that the Literacy Council that sponsors the bookshelf would be very much in favor of having the mural painted. And we're so lucky that we have somebody who's willing to do that for us, if it is your desire.
Alderman Daniel Berry and Jenna Amacher asked to see a mock-up of the proposed painting before they would agree to approve the project. And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evenings at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include a preview of some of the performers that will be at the South Jackson Goes Country event in August, and we'll hear about Horseplay's latest event. We'll have all that and more on this week's Living. And stay with us, we'll have your weather forecast right after these messages.
Now open in Tullahoma, Parkview Senior Living, an affordable, luxurious retirement community that active seniors love to call home. We encourage a healthy, independent lifestyle with few restrictions. Abundant amenities mean you live burden-free in a beautiful, safe home with other like-minded seniors. Still enjoy friends and family, along with your supplemental health care needs. See for yourself how wonderful retirement can be. Tour Parkview Senior Living today.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this date. Our record high for this day was in 1936 at 90 degrees. The record low for this day was in 1900 at 37 degrees. The average high on this day is 76, and the average low is 54. Showers likely for tonight with a low of 49. Mostly cloudy for Wednesday with a high of 64 and a low of 44. And a 20% chance of rain on Thursday with a high of 68 and a low of 47. And that's our News Leader Report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. for News Leader on 6. Stay safe and have a great evening.